Hi, all my UVs. This is your girl Simply Love, and I'm back with a video for July 2015. It's going to be general slash love reading for you. So there's going to be some extra surprises in here for your reading today. And I just want to take this time to thank all of you who uh, wish me blessings with my father who had been sick and had surgery, and he's doing very well. Everything seems to be going back to normal. I just want to thank you all for your messages and your kind words that you said. I really appreciated it, and it made my day. It really did. Made me cry because I'm a crybaby. You all know that. I've told you so many times I'm a crybaby, so you're making me cry, but everything's going well. I had to release the of energy that I put into him and get into meditation for a couple of days to get back so I can put my full attention and meditate on you guys and giving you the messages that you need to hear for some of my viewers out there, which is I'm reading for Capricorn right now for the month of July 2015. We're going to see what we have in store for you. So thank you all so much for the the concerns with my father. It really meant a lot to me, and I really felt the love from you guys. So thank you very much. So I already done my meditation, and I prayed over the cards to get the messages. Ask for the messages for all the Capricorns out there in the world, whoever views the videos. When it comes to spirit, and the Most High God, all this is all planned out already. He knows who's going to watch. He knows what to give me to say, because he knows who's going to be watching these videos, and it's going to resonate with some of you, but not all of you, because it's just certain messages, maybe for just some for this cycle of this month of July that he wants you to hear. Okay, so like I said, I already prayed over the cards, and I asked the guides of the Most High God to come into the readings, give me the messages. We have mind, body, and spirit, but and this is all part of the physical, these cards and things like that, because people are visual, because you're still of the flesh. So we have to use, but it all belongs to God, or the Creator. All things are of the Creator, not us. It's of the Creator. So the messages that I'm getting out of, that I get out of these, whatever He shows me, or whatever messages He delivers across to me from the angels, I'm just a spiritual angel reader, basically. And I can feel spirit on the other side. I know when they're around me, and I know when they have a message for you, and I deliver that. And that's not coming from me. I'm just being used. I just surrendered myself to my calling. When you surrender yourself to your calling, you're being used by the Spirit, by the Most High God, through the angel guides. And you're aware that they're there. You just totally change. You look at yourself as a spirit instead of a physical being. Once you surrender yourself and just learn to love yourself, and things just turn around. Your whole game plan turns around. It's no longer your game. You surrender. Let God, and He wants nothing but good for you. So if you let go and let Him, nothing but good is coming to you. Whatever you wish for, whatever you dream of, you're the creator of your life. Okay, that's why the creator is. That's why He's called the Creator, the Most High, because He created us to create what we want. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go into it, Capricorn, for you for the month of July 2015. Let's see what they have to say for you. Okay, first card I'm pulling up. I'm feeling some of you Capricorns, you're into it with somebody, or you're into it, or there's some kind of falseness, some kind of, excuse me, I'm just drinking some water. I'm sorry. Some kind of deception, somebody not seeing eye to eye on you and someone else, or maybe you not seeing eye to eye to someone. There's like a battle or something going on, like it's like it's like two people, but one is a snake and one is a cat, and just like I'm seeing here, and it's just not, you're seeing that person for who they are, and they're at attack. It looks like they're trying to attack one another. So there's some conflict going on here with some of you Capricorns out there. There's conflict, misunderstandings, there's fighting, fussing, and guess what? It's going to come up to some of you Capricorns as a misfortune. This is going to be a misfortunate situation because of arguing, fussing, and fighting, not getting along, not seeing eye to eye. One wants one thing one way, the other wants one thing one way, and the other wants one thing the other way. So it wasn't built on solid ground anyway. Anything that's not built on solid ground, uh, it's bound to fall. You know, it's bound to fall. But in a way, this is pretty good for some of you Scorpions out there because you don't want this on you. You don't want conflict. You don't want disagreements. You don't want to look at someone like you can't trust them or want to get close to you because they always coming close to you for something false or not real. You know, sometimes it can be fantasy, you know, like in a fantasy land and it's not really real or it's at each other, just fucking fighting. Incompatibility. A snake and a cat, that don't go together. Incompatibility causes this, which is a misfortune, divorce, a breakup. Sometimes it's to start all over again. Sometimes some things are ending for new beginnings. That's how I look at that. For some of you Capricorn, there's going to be an ending for a lot of you Capricorns out there in order for a new beginning to take place. Yes, there's going to be sadness and you're going to miss this person. This is a man or a woman. You're going to miss this person. You're going to feel like almost like you're going to feel like death. This is the card of divorce or death. One of the two. You know, you could be a widower or a widow or widower, or feel that way. Or some of you might be. Some of you might actually, you know, lose a partner through passing on the other side. Some of you are just going to be through divorce, separation. Some of you is going to be through breakup. You know, major. This is a major. When it comes up with this one, it's major and it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. A loss of something or someone in some manner. I see here where it's judgment or it has to go through some kind of, it's a divorce for a lot. I'm feeling a divorce. You have to go through, you know, the judgment of that, you know, of the divorce or whatever. And for some, it's going to be a loss, and you're going to have to go through judgment for some type of inheritance. Some of you will have to go through the court system for inheritance of a person passing, and what are we going to do with those things that are left behind, or wills, or you know, like, or serving divorce papers actually being signed and everything being split up, things like that is what I'm seeing for Capricorns. I'm sorry to deliver that message, Capricorn. That's not really too great of a message to receive, but a lot of you are going through that, are going to be going through that, okay? So let's see what the angels have to say for you, coming up for you, okay? Now these I haven't shuffled. And these are Doreen Virtue cards, angel cards, the angels speak, okay? And I usually pull two of these, you know, to give, what the messages are in here for you to do from here on in. That's in the month of July that all this is going to take place. If some of it has started maybe already, as far as arguing, fussing, and fighting, that might have been something that's been going on in some of you Capricorn's lives for a while. You know, it's just total incompatibility. And you both knew it from the beginning. I'm feeling that some of you already knew that this wasn't compatible, but you went for it anyway. And it was just a bad situation altogether. And some, it was behind a passing, a death of someone that you were close to or married to, and it caused you to be a widow or widower. And as we said, judgment for maybe her inheritance or signing divorce papers, breaking up, getting things, papers finalized, things like that. Okay, so none jumped out, so I'm just going to pick two for you during virtue cards. And oh, you're going to have new love coming in. Capricorn, there's nothing to worry about. Some of you Capricorns out there's nothing to worry about. New love is coming. It's coming. The angels are already pointed it. The angels already pointed your love mate out to you already. You just haven't seen it yet, but it's coming. New love is on its horizon for you, Capricorn. Okay? So don't worry. There's new love coming. For you who just lost someone, companionship, relationship issues, man or woman, new love coming in. That's all I can say about that. That's all that I can feel in that card is new love. And it's time to, you know, you need to retreat, you know. I believe you might going to even meet this new person through retreat. That means getting away, maybe going on vacation, maybe taking yourself somewhere where you've never been before, you know, getting away from a certain situation. You want to just go out and retreat, go off to yourself, or even go to a retreat. You know, go on a boat ride, go on a cruise, go on an airplane somewhere out to an island, somewhere where there's like lots of woods, where you can walk through wooded areas and paths and things like that, and kind of like get back to nature and retreat. Because when you do that, that possibly new love could be there at your retreat. That's what the angels are giving me. Possibly some of you Capricorns out there might find your new love through that retreat. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is ask the guides to pick out a person, and I'm going to tell you what their sign is that possibly going to run into you, Capricorn. This is for Capricorn only. Whether it's good or bad, I'm going to tell you, and even if it's bad or whatever, or not the right person, doesn't mean that you're not going to find anybody. It's just, maybe they might be warning you about somebody coming up in your life, and it could be good, and it might not be. So, and if it's not, you just keep it moving. Okay. All right. Now, take out this one. Right down. We're coming up with the Page of Cups. Okay. And the cups is like a water sign. It's the element of water. Okay. So that's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in the physical eye, as seeing it as a physical eye, as a person. And it could be a younger person. He represents emotions, love, relationships, romance, happiness, intuition, psychic abilities, and spiritual connections is what he represents. Okay. Beautiful guy. Page of Cups, but he's a young person. Okay. Kind of young, maybe 20s to 30s, something like that. Okay. Now I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to read the prediction cards for you. We're going to predict this person that comes in some of you Capricorns lives, who is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay. Or in the physical, it don't even matter. It's just going to be somebody. It's going to be, if you're a man, it's going to be a woman. If you're a woman, it's going to be a man. Man or man, woman or woman, whatever. Whatever this connection is, if you want to look at it spiritually, which I like to look at things spiritually, but we're in the physical world. We go by physical things when it comes to, explaining how the spiritual world works. Okay. So far nothing's popped out. Something like it tried to come out here. So I'm just going to pick one out. Okay, what they're saying about this person that may enter into your life, Capricorn, and it looks like I said, like a middle-aged person to me. Sometimes they're younger, talk about, teenagers and stuff like that. But in this case, being we're doing a general slash love reading, I'm going to look at it as them being like a middle-aged person, as far as what I'm feeling with looking at it, middle-aged. And it's just your romance prediction for this person. Okay. Pluto obsession. So you're looking at some details of obsession in this Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person. Yep. We're looking up at obsession. That's the first word they throw out because it's Venus, Saturn, Pluto, obsession. Okay. The planetary pairing indicates an obsession that could shatter the structure of both your lives. Okay, so this person is going to be like a obsessive type person to where they're like obsessed over you, and that can shatter things. That can make things not go well. Your lover could turn out to be a clever, manipulative manipulator. Okay, they could end up being a manipulator just to have their way. That's obsession, to have their way all the time. Intense and moody, yet the magnetic force um, uh, fateful attraction is impossible to resist. So this person is good looking. Whoever is coming along, he's gonna be a good looking, handsome looking man. And see, and some of you Capricorns, man or female, okay, or whatever. You're gonna look at this person. It's gonna be they're gonna be irresistible to you. That's why you need to kind of get into your spirit and not look at a person's look to have that overcome you, because that's just the flesh. That's all it is. You want to get to know somebody first before you fall, dive in emotional caring about them and all that kind of stuff. So this is just a warning for a lot of you Capricorns out there. Not all of you, just some of you that this resonates to. They're going to be moody, yet, like I said, they're going to be very attractive, and it's going to be hard for you to resist this person. Okay, you feel as though you are in a tailspin. The outcome of this love revelation will change your life, no matter how unwise it seems, and the sex will be unbelievable. Wow. So no matter, they're telling most of you Capricorns out there, no matter what happens, the attraction is going to be there. There's something there, that you're both going to be attracted to one another. But it seems like that's basically all it's going to be, is a sexual relationship. It's not going to be no more than that, because this person may be younger than you. It may be somebody younger than you, and they're not really ready for a relationship yet. But you are going to find new love anyway. This one just seems like it just needs maybe a one night stand. Maybe it'll, last for a while. Maybe for some of you Capricorns, it just may possibly could be something. It can work its way to being something. But, the lover, the compatibility of it all is saying not really, but there's passion there. I mean, there's something there. It's not like it's dry and boring and nothing like the one I read before this one. This one at least has some kind of spark there, for beginnings of something, something. Saying the sex is going to be great. The attraction is going to be there. Maybe on other things it could be worked out for some of you Capricorns, and maybe some can't. Maybe some can't tolerate it. Maybe they may be too immature, because they brought up a lot about obsession. This person being obsessed, and that comes from immaturity. They may be somebody coming along that's younger than you are, of that with that element of water, which is their emotions. Sometimes their emotions can get them off key, and they can become possessive or obsession, and use manipulation to get what they want, and you might not care for that, Capricorn, okay? So watch out for that. Some of you cats, it just may work out just fine. Maybe you'll run into one that's more mature, and things could work out, okay? But as far as what they're saying to me right now, it doesn't look like a good situation. They're young, immature, and younger than you are, immature, maybe in one night stand, and then they may become obsessed with you. So watch out with the obsession, because when somebody gets obsessed, they're hard to get rid of. That's all I can say. They'll be hard to get rid of, okay? Now, if I do this, okay, we got one more thing to do here for Capricorn. We're going to look into the eyes of your soul, Capricorn. Yes, we are. We get ready to look at the eyes of inside of you, which we're going to reveal for some of you Capricorns, not all of you, just some of you. You're going to reveal some things that's right straight in your eyes. These are the in your eyes oracle cards. You're looking at the soul of your eyes, okay? Within your eyes. That one jumped out when you do it. Capricorn, what they're saying for you is to, wait a minute. Did we do yours? We already did one for you, didn't we? Retreat in the nature, solitude. If we did do one for you, I'm sorry. Maybe I got mixed up, but it's still saying, if it was retreat card, it's saying retreat again anyway. So, yeah, I think we did do one for you. So, that's just, let's use that as a confirmation. You're going to have to get up and get away after all this stuff goes on with you, as far as breakups or anything has to do with breakups and things like that. And, this young person that you may meet, you might want to stay away from them and not deal with them, because like I said, it turns into some kind of obsession, which you don't want really that to come about, and maybe in a sexual attraction for some of you. If they're a little older, that just might work out for you, okay? So I hope you enjoyed the reading for July 2015 for you Capricorns, my lovely cats. I love you all. I love you all. Love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. That's my saying. I'm gonna always say that to the day I die, because it's the truth. Love. It's loving yourself, and when you love yourself, you love what? The Creator, the person who made you. You are part of the Creator, so you love yourself first, and everything else is gonna follow. Okay? You take care, and I'll talk to you next month. Thank you for all the subscribes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for all the love you showed to me when my father was sick. I really appreciate that. Thank you for sharing and caring, because I love you. And I'm so glad to be back here. And I'll see y'all next month. Bye-bye.